Hey guys, my name is Tito. I make videos on personal finance, saving and investing. My videos are kind of awesome if I do say so myself, so be sure to check some of them out. In today's video, however, I'll be doing something slightly different. Today, I'll be talking about how I bought my fancy new microphone from the internet, and by extension, how you can buy your gadgets and electronics from Amazon or other websites and have them delivered conveniently right here to Nigeria. Now, aside from YouTube and photography, I also do voiceover work. And typically when I do my voiceover jobs, I use the lavalier mic that I'm using now. I connect it to one of my cameras and I just record it and I split the audio and I just take the audio and use it to do the job. But with audio work, it gets to a stage or a point with some projects or some clients where cheap audio like that one that I use won't do the job, because certain clients know the difference between clean, good, sophisticated audio and cheap, janky audio like the one I was doing. So essentially I did a project and it didn't really fly because the client knew that my audio setup wasn't the best. So essentially at that point I knew that I had to upgrade. I'd been wanting to upgrade for a while anyway. So the microphone that I wanted to acquire was the Blue Yeti microphone, which is a very popular microphone amongst YouTubers and voiceover actors. It ranges from about $70 to like $150. The one I wanted was around $100. So I thought I'd go for that. And my options for acquiring it were either to go to Computer Village or Arola to see if I could get it there, or to buy it on Jumia, or to buy it on Amazon and have it shipped to Nigeria. I wasn't really crazy about any of those three options, by the way. Anyway, I decided to go on Amazon to check out the price for the Blue Yeti and pick the exact one that I wanted. I got on Amazon, and you know how Amazon does that thing where they recommend to you similar products to the one that you're searching for, right? So I was looking for the Blue Yeti and they recommended this one. It was one of the suggested items. And this is the Fifine T669 condenser microphone. It's one of those microphones that has like an arm and that lots of podcasters use these days. I checked it out, I watched a few reviews, and they said it could actually do, the things that I wanted it to do. So I thought I'd go for that instead. Plus, it was half the price of the Blue Yeti. I think this was around $50. The Blue Yeti was around $100, so I decided to go for this instead. Now here's where ShareShopShip comes in. I'd known about the company for like a couple of years, but I'd never used them. They're very popular amongst photographers and videographers in Lagos and in Abuja. Lots of photographers I know have been using the company to buy electronics and gadgets and gear and whatnot, but I didn't know how it worked, right? So I got on Instagram and I DM'd ShareShopShip asking them how to go about buying something through them. And they said what I needed to do was just to grab the link of the item that I want to buy and send it to them, preferably on their website where you can fill in your name, your telephone number, your contact address, and the link of the item you want to buy. Send them that info and they will draw up like an estimate or a quote and send it to you. After supplying my details, they sent me this invoice. So the first item on the invoice is the cost of the microphone, which was $59.99. That's from the actual one that I selected on Amazon's website, right? Now, Amazon had an offer at the time where if I made the purchase within, I think, 1 or 2 hours, they would give me a discount. And so I did that and I got a discount of $15.21. So deduct that from the $59.99. I think that comes to around $48 or so, which is at the end of the day what I paid for this. Now the other costs were the sales tax, which was $3.75, and then shipping and handling, standard delivery to Lagos cost $45. So shipping and handling cost almost as much as the item itself. The item itself, after the discount, was around $48, shipping and handling $45. Now I understand why people are always looking for friends or people coming back from the US to Nigeria to help them bring stuff back. So next is the 5% transaction fee for Stripe and PayPal payments. That cost $4.67, bringing everything to a total of $98.20, which is actually less than the Blue Yeti microphone that I initially wanted. And that's even without shipping and handling, which would have cost quite a bit as well. Now, according to ShareShopShip, they ship out of the US, I think, every Friday. So I made this purchase on Tuesday, the 22nd of June, and basically it took around 2.5 weeks for it to get to my doorstep. I received it on Saturday, July the 10th. They said it would arrive anywhere between July 9th or July 16th, but luckily it arrived on July the 10th. So 2.5 weeks worked well for me, and I can actually use it for 1 or 2 gigs that I have coming up. Now I'm going to do a YouTube short video where I actually show what's in the box, you know, the microphone and all the things that are in there. Feel free to check that out. I'll link it in the description or in the card in the corner of the screen. Now, essentially, I made this video because when I put it on social media that I was in the market for a new microphone, a few people said that I should let them know what I find out because they also want to buy microphones. So this video really is just to help enlighten them and to let them know that they can use ShareShopShip to buy whichever microphone that they want. I'm pleased and satisfied with the service. The only downsides for me were like the delivery time, you know, that 2 weeks, and the cost of delivery or shipping to Nigeria, which was a bit on the high side. But to be honest, these are things that are very common with most of the courier companies out there. But I think ShareShopShip are very good when it comes to gadgets, you know, PS5s and cameras and memory cards and lights and those type of things. They ship a lot of things, gadgets and electronics. So I think I actually do recommend them if you're trying to buy something like a microphone or a camera or whatever. Just bear in mind that it will take like 2 weeks or more, and the cost of delivery may shock you a little bit, but it's worth checking out. So feel free to check them out on their website or on social media. Now guys, also remember that if, for those of you who want to buy a microphone or, you know, reached out to me about, you know, finding out about it, remember that aside from the microphone, you need to think of where you're going to store the files when you record. So you may need a different device or a memory card or a Zoom H4 or H5N for where the sound is going to go. With this microphone, I understand that it's a USB outlets type of thing, so you connect it to your computer or your laptop, and then you open up some audio software and you record your audio there. So I think that's how this works. I hope it works with the Zoom H4 or H5N, so that I can just use that to store my my audio files. But yeah, so just bear that in mind when you are buying your own microphone, if you are buying a microphone. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be awesome and like it by clicking on the like button. I'd really appreciate it. You might as well, you've come this far in the video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel as well. Remember that my channel is more about personal finance videos, saving and investing, that type of thing. I'll leave a link to my playlist on personal finance in the card in the corner of the screen. Feel free to check it out. There's something for everyone in that playlist. I always say that, so please check that out. Thanks for the final time, guys. Be sure to check out the YouTube short video where I unbox this, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Take care.